Hey everybody, it's me, Madam Molly, back again this Monday with your weekly tarot insight. Again, keep in mind that I only pull 3 cards per week. This week we start with the Five of Wands, which happens to be in a reversed position. When I see Five of Wands in a reversed position, what I'm looking at is a sense of struggle or strife has been turned around. We've taken a look at what has been bothering us and what hasn't been working and what we've been struggling against, and we start finding ways to bring that together and find some cohesion and cooperation. Oftentimes this is associated not only with inner strife, but also with our people who are close to us. Often that's co-workers and family members, and here I'm seeing a coming together rather than a fighting against each other. This energy is going to be prevalent from Monday through somewhere around Wednesday or Thursday, and then we're going to see midweek we have a change in energy, and we have midweek the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups talks about having come together and being in a place of manifestation and being mindful of what we're bringing into our lives, because the energy of the week is more conducive to as you think, so it shall be type energy. So now that you've come to some place of cooperation in the early part of the week, and we're moving into midweek with the Seven of Cups, we're seeing that we should be mindful of what we're working on and what we're attempting to create, because it'll be much easier to create those things. So if you're not completely finished with the coming together with others in your life, or with some conflicts that have been recent in your mind, you'll find that you'll start manifesting things that represent more of that strife that you were trying to work out in the early part of the week. As we move on to the end of the week, that manifestational energy moves in a way that brings us the Tower, which is reversed. When I see the Tower reversed, I see that there's a sense of needing to be released from some old constraints, but not necessarily allowing that to happen. Being dependent upon your old foundational beliefs and old foundational structures. This could be that first part of the week we were looking at coming together with our co-workers and finding a more harmonious way of solving problems. Midweek we started manifesting, and maybe we weren't as mindful as we could have been about how we manifested. So by the end of the week we started clinging to our old foundations, our old societal rules, our old company policies, things of that nature that we could have been liberated from through this week by working through the cooperation and manifestational stages into a place of releasing from old things and breaking away constructs that don't serve us. But we chose not to do that. We've kind of stagnated and stymied that growth. When I see something like that, I typically pull another card to see if there's any clarification that'll help us shift that energy, because what we're looking at is the energy as it represents itself to us today. And that's the beginning of the week here, and on a Monday we've got all week to kind of look at the energies that potentially will come into play and see how we're going to work with those, coming to a place where we don't move through some things and kind of keep ourselves restricted at the end with the Tower reversed. I want to ask what will help us shift that as individuals and as a collective. And what we have here is the Moon reversed, which to me tells me that something that could help us move through those things is looking at ourselves a little closer, a little deeper, and seeing what it is that causes us hurt, and maybe actually attempting to bring those to light and heal those. That actually could be brought into this reading at the first part of the week, when we're working on taking some strife and finding cooperation. So as we move into this week, let's keep in mind that everything is within our power to create or allow as we so wish. So I hope your week is a fulfilling week and then you move through it with ease. But don't be surprised if you find that you're manifesting things in a way that is much more rapidly than you're used to. And watch how you manifest and how you work through some of that cooperation energy in the first part of the week. This is Madam Molly, and thank you for tuning in for this week's Tarot Insights.